Two books that will change your life. These books changed my life. It gave me a whole new perspective on who I am and what I'm doing. The first book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This book is very special because it talks about your purpose in life, your dream, what you want to do, and what it means when you get there. We're all on a search for some treasure. The treasure doesn't have to be physical goal. It can be a mental goal, an idea, or a state of being. And we're going on this journey. And in this journey, we face many obstacles, many difficulties. We might think we're making progress, and only to find ourselves back where we started, or even worse than where we started, doubting ourselves, telling ourselves, we will never make it. I have a friend, she's incredibly talented. She's an entrepreneur, such a bright person, but she hit a setback. The current economy is tough for her. She failed. And now everything she's done, she feels is meaningless, like she is a failure. I've gone through the same thing. I was talking to her and I was telling to her just the other night, I've suffered the same thing. People think, oh, Captain Hoff, he's successful. He's done so much. He's doing so well now. Well, it wasn't always that way. When I was younger, I faced extreme difficulties. And this book, The Alchemist, will take you through that process. The beauty of a book is that you can see yourself in other characters. You can see the story of your life in their life. And you can take the meaning that they get out of their struggles, out of the difficulties they face, out of the realizations they achieve through the process, and apply them to yourself. I will tell you, all of us should read. And we shouldn't just read business books. We shouldn't just read nonfiction. We should read books that take the world and show us truth through metaphor. Metaphor can be far more powerful because metaphor we can all take. We can all apply it to ourselves, and it can heal our souls. Read The Alchemist, and you'll know exactly what I mean. My second most moving book that I think every one of you can benefit on is Michael Singer's The Surrender Experiment. Michael Singer totally transformed his life by surrendering to reality. Instead of trying to force reality to fit what he wanted it to be, he learned through Buddhism to actually accept what life brought him. And the more he gave up his ambition, the more he let his life just take a natural course, not try to force something to happen, not try to prove that he should become something, that life owed him something, that he should follow a set path, but just to see where life naturally led him and take advantage of whatever it gave him, to surrender to the power of all the forces around us and to accept them. All of a sudden, he became far more successful than he ever imagined he would be, and in a very different way than he would have ever been, in a way that was not only financially rewarding, but rewarded his soul, so that he knew who he was at the end of the day. And he loved himself, and he loved his life, and he loved the people around him. Wouldn't it be wonderful if all of us can achieve this? I learned so much from that book. I learned to let go of ambitions that I had imposed on myself, of all these pressures that I was giving myself, artificial pressures to become more, to achieve more, to reach goals I thought I should be reaching because that's what other people reached, to compare myself to other people, to let go of those concepts and to just be myself. You can do the same. These books, if you read them, I promise you, they will show you an alternate path, a path where you can still achieve your dreams, but you can achieve your dreams in your own way, to your own standards. And you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm never living up to what my parents thought of me. I'm never living up to what I expected of myself. Or I'm never able to compete with what other people are achieving, because none of those matter. In the end, none of those matter. The only thing that matters is how you interpret them. So go out there, read these two books, and let them transform you. Here's a quote from The Alchemist I love. When you want something, all the universe conspires to help you achieve it. Why do I love this quote so much? Because it's so positive. The universe is on your side. Many of us feel like the universe is conspiring against us, stopping us from getting what we really want and really need. But if we change our mindset to feel like the universe is actually there to help us, then our dreams will materialize. People are capable at any time in their lives of doing what they dream of. That is a quote from The Alchemist. What does it mean? It means it's never too late. A lot of people feel like, oh, I'm too old. I can't dream now. And they don't allow themselves to dream. But you can dream at any time in your life. It's up to you. And those dreams cannot come true unless you dream them.